Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video is on that summer glow, the essential products that I've been using to get a more bronzy look or a little more glowy look this summer. I'm going to be talking about products for the face and body. Some of them are more temporary that you may use for a night or a day that just wash right off. Other products are going to be more gradual type products that leave a little more room for error. I'm also going to be talking about products that give the skin a little bit of a sheen, a luminosity, that kind of thing, which is actually great year round. Actually, these don't have to be reserved for the summer. Any of them can be used year round. So if you're interested in seeing the essential body products that I have been using lately for that bronzy glow type of thing, just keep watching. Before I get into all the bronzy glowy products, I do want to talk about an SPF really quickly because I have never really found an SPF that I really want to put on my body on a daily basis because they were either too greasy, too goopy, too thick, they smelled bad. There was always a reason. I wear it on my face all the time. I'm in my car a lot and I drive and I really do need to be wearing a sunscreen on my arms and on my legs, and I'm just not good about doing it every day. When I'm out in the sun, like going to the beach or at a pool, yes, but just not every day. This does tie in with this video because you really can't have pretty glowy skin if your skin is all wrinkly and damaged from the sun. So part of that is using a good SPF on your body every day, and I'm really glad to finally have one that I actually like. It's lightweight, it's sheer, it blends into the skin nicely, it's chemical free, it doesn't have a fragrance, there's no white cast either, and it is from a company that I trust and have worked with several times already. You guys probably know it's Colorescience. I've worked with them probably 5 or 6 times because their products are just fantastic, and I don't accept products from anyone that I wouldn't use or recommend to you guys. You guys know that by now if you've been following me. Just like their facial sunscreen, which is water and sweat resistant for up to 80 minutes, this is also, and it also has the EnviroScreen protection from UVA, UVB rays. It also protects from pollution, blue light, and infrared radiation, and it has broad spectrum SPF 50. It is mineral based with zinc oxide. It is hydrating, it's antioxidant rich, it has shea butter and chamomile extract as well. I have heard some people talk about this and talk about how it is so hydrating that they can use this as their body lotion and their SPF too. I think abnormally dry body skin, so I do use a light lotion before applying this. That's just me. A lot of people don't have to do this. It comes out kind of thick. I thought it was gonna be too thick, but once you take that first swipe and you start blending it in, you realize it really is quite lotiony, and it does blend in really nicely and easily. Thank you, Colorescience, once again for allowing me to discover a new fantastic product and share it with my viewers, because my under eye corrector, which I use every single day and have been since January, is because of Colorescience. I do have a link down below with the purchase of $100 or more at colorescience.com and the code BODYSM. You get a free pressed mineral bronzer as well. Mine is in the shade Santa Fe. It's a pretty good bronzer, you guys. It's a pretty good deal if you are looking for some great products. The brush on sunscreen, great face, body, water resistant sunscreens as well, or the under eye corrector that I rave about probably every other video. So anyway, I had to tell you guys about that, and now we can get into the glowy bronzy products. The first little section I'm going to talk about is going to be the just instant glow, instant bronze. If you just have a night and you want to look a little more luminous or a little bronzy, that's what this segment is going to be about. I have a few products here that I've been pulling from. One is a little quirky, I think. So let's talk first about the Tan Luxe Instant Hero Skin Perfector. This product is an illuminating wash-off body bronzer. What's different about this product though is that it's got this spongy applicator that you can apply it to the skin with. I don't really like that applicator because you have to really swipe it across your whole body so many times to get it to apply evenly. I just kind of squirt it out like a lotion and then rub it in with my hands. You can use a mitt if you need to, but I find it does rinse off my hands with soap and water, so I don't need to. It's kind of a caramel color, and it just tints your skin a little bit and gives you a little bit of a glow. I enjoy this product. This is really nice, and I wanted to see if it was any good. So that's why I ordered it, and it is good. And it does kind of hydrate my legs as well and my body. I used it really everywhere except for my face. I didn't find the scent lingered too long. I find that it dried quickly, and it really is water resistant unless you use soap. I mean, it stayed on. Actually, I feel like all these did a really good job of staying on until I rinsed them off. The other two, I'm gonna mention these together because, I don't know, I've kind of been mixing them sometimes. That is the Sol de Janeiro Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil and the Perfect Body Matte Perfection Gel. I think I said the names out of order, but that's what it is. I'll have everything linked down below. I originally got this, and it wasn't quite what I was expecting. The texture is a little strange. You'll see what I mean. It's a little strange. Like, I found that sometimes I would squirt it into my hand and little segments of it would fall onto the floor if I tilted my hand wrong. So that was kind of aggravating. But it does tan or stain the body really nicely. It says it's a silky smooth matte gel. It enhances the look of the skin, leaving a natural airbrushed appearance, formulated to resist transfer, glides on effortlessly to instantly improve skin tone, and it reduces the appearance of redness, bruises, veins, and dry, rough skin. And I really do find that it does that. It really evens out the skin. This one, to me, out of the three of these, gives me the most, I guess, the deepest color. The other two are more caramel golden. This one is a little bit, I don't know, just a more bronzy color, but it's matte. These two have a little bit of a glow to them. I'm definitely gonna use the lotion underneath it because it is a matte gel, but it does work really well. I have mixed this in with my body lotion too if I didn't wanna go quite that deep. Now, I mean, it doesn't make me super deep, and you can obviously use more or less depending on what you want. The Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil by Sol de Janeiro. I like it. There is a shimmer to it. This is more of like your fancy one. Now, it has that Sol de Janeiro scent. If you like that scent, you're gonna like this. If you don't, you will not like this, because I find it doesn't dissipate, and I'm someone that scent wears off of me very quickly. This scent lasts on me all day, all night long. I like the product. I hate the bottle. It pours out. There's no spout, there's no dropper, and it's very, very liquidy. So you have to be very, very careful about how you dispense this, because if you spill it, it's gonna stain and it's gonna go everywhere. There is a lighter shade. I don't need the lighter shade. The shade is perfect by itself. I have mixed these two before to have a little less sheen, a little less scent, and it works really nicely. I've also mixed this with lotion. So I find to have the instant type of tan or bronze glow, these all work nicely. They just have kind of different features to them. Now, if you just want kind of just a shimmer to the skin, I've been reaching for the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I know that sounds ridiculous. I heard this from somebody somewhere, and I decided to try it one day, and I thought, I have that, I'm gonna try it. I've tried a few actual body glistening, glowy sprays and drops and oils, and I don't know, they were just kind of okay for me. And this I really kind of like. It kind of gives my skin a nice sheen. I just spray it, you know, on the skin, and it looks nice. So I like that. You can just spray it on your body. You don't have to reserve it for just your face, and it gives you a nice illumination. So those are more of the instant things for the body, and you guys know what I'm gonna say for the face. If you've been watching my channel lately, the Drunk Elephant D Bronzy, this is my face instant hero. I guess that's what I would call it. I mix this with my moisturizer, I mix it with my primer, I mix it with my foundation, and it just gives me a bronzy glow if I'm feeling a little pale, because my face is always more pale than the rest of my body. I love that this has peptides in it. It's got really good ingredients, protective antioxidants, omega fatty acids. I've actually taken a pump and not mixed it with anything before and just kind of spread it on my neck and chest, and it worked really well. And this lasts too. None of these transfer on me during the day, which was a huge thing for me, especially with it being so hot and humid here. And when you go sit in your car and your legs stick to the back of your seat, I was a little worried about some transfer, but Everything's been great. So those are what I've been liking for just that temporary glow. Now also for the face, I got the Tan Luxe The Face Illuminating Self Tan Drops in the shade Light Medium. I should have gotten the deep shade now that I have experience with this. You can see though, I have a ton left because they are drops. It says mix 1 to 4 drops with your moisturizer, serum, or face oil, and you wake up with a gorgeous glow. And that is what happens, but I need definitely 4 to 5 drops. I think one night I even used 6. I, again, am not fair. I am more light medium. If you're fair, you probably need less drops, or if you want a little less glow, but I do like that these can be customized to be how you want them to be. There is a little bit of a scent to this, but not a huge amount of scent, which I like. I don't find the Drunk Elephant to have any scent either, by the way. But you know, you're rinsing your face in the morning. I find that the glow lasts a couple of days, and then I just mix it in again. It's really no trouble to use that whatsoever, and you don't have any user error because you just mix it in all the way back to the hairline and, you know, kind of mix it in down to the neck, and it's all good. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you are very familiar with my love for this product. This is the Jergens Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer, and I have the medium to tan skin tones shade. I tried the lighter shade before. It didn't work for me. If you have seen my daughter on my channel, Brooke, she's 13. She is very tan in the summer and really keeps the tan all year long. That was me when I was a kid. I didn't keep it all year long like she did, but I was dark in the summer. I mean, ridiculously dark. But I find there's really no way to mess this up at all because your skin is constantly exfoliating itself, and this is a gradual product. So this is an in-shower moisturizer lotion. It gives you moisture, it hydrates the skin really well, even my dry skin. And it's a self-tanner, but it's a gradual self-tanner. So you really don't even notice the subtle change until one day you look down and you're kind of like, oh, look at that. I've got this golden tan. But it took you, you know, 4 or 5 days to get there, but it never builds up too much. What I like about this one over some of the other ones is that you don't have to rinse it off. Some of the in-shower lotions and moisturizers, you put them on in the shower while you're still wet and then you have to rinse them off. This one, you don't have to. It doesn't stain your towels and it doesn't have a weird smell. So I really enjoy this product, and I find it gives me a realistic looking tan. It's easy to use, and I like the color it gives me. The other version of this I've also used on and off throughout the years, and this is the out of shower version, the Jergens Natural Glow Firming Daily Moisturizer. Now, this is the first time I've gotten the firming version. I've only gotten just the regular one. This is also for medium to tan skin tones, but this is the same thing that's gonna give you that gradual buildup as opposed to waking up in the morning all, you know, tan and glowy. And it kind of tells you on the back, you have a starting point, your base, and then after several days it's a little darker, and after 1 week you're a little darker. You can also use these to maintain your self-tan a little bit longer if you're self-tanning. So I really like those products. I think Jergens does a really great job with those gradual self-tanner products. If you've been following my channel for any length of time, you may recall me saying that I don't self-tan because I don't have time to fuss with it. It's just too much and it's just not worth it. This summer is the first time I have started self-tanning in a really long time. I did it a long time ago. It was messy. I just hated it. And I saw a video earlier this summer from Miss Gold Girl that was, I think it was the Lazy Girl's Guide to Self-Tanning. It could be a totally different name, I can't remember. That helped me get back into it. I thought, you know what, I can do that. It doesn't sound that hard. So that's what kind of got me to delve into looking into self-tanner. So this was the one that I got initially. This is the Mind Tan Caramel, and they have so many different varietals of self-tanner. I didn't know which one to get. This is a 1 hour express tan, unscented, streak-free self-tan for all skin types. And the reason why I got this is because in her video she said it's like a self-tanner for dummies. Anybody can do it. And that's what I wanted, especially being someone that has not self-tanned in a long time. And she's right. I feel like this was the easiest thing in the world to use. I used the mitt, I applied it, you know, just kind of down my arm or leg and one motion, and then started rubbing in circular motions. Super easy, no streaks, no splotches whatsoever. you know, I just made sure that my drier areas were a little moisturized first with lotion, like my knees and my elbows and places like that. It looks great. I really like it. The only thing I would say about this is it's not completely unscented. There is a scent, but it's not overwhelming. And I would have gotten a deeper shade. I think the caramel is a little bit light. It's more of just a golden shade, but that'd probably be nice in the winter. So that is what led me to trying the next two products that I've also really been liking. And they're both by Tan-Luxe. One is Tan-Luxe the Butter Illuminating Tan Butter, and the other is Tan-Luxe Hydra Mousse Hydrating Self-Tan Mousse. I was hunting on Ulta and Sephora for high-rated tanning products, looking at reviews as we always do, and these two popped up. They looked intriguing to me because this is clear. I just wanted to see what it was all about, if it was easy, if it gave me a shade that I liked. I was really interested in this because it was a lotion. It's supposed to be hydrating. I like the color both of these give me. I find it's more of a golden color from both of them. It's really pretty. They do hydrate. They are not going to give you that guide. They're not going to show you where you're applying them like this does. So this gives you that tint when you first apply it so that it's really error-free. These don't because it's clear, but somehow I am able to apply these flawlessly. I think you can kind of see where your skin is more moisturized when you apply it or them. I don't know, but I do notice a slight scent with these, but it's not that typical gross, cringy self-tanner scent, if you know what I mean. But I just thought this was the coolest product, that it was clear and you don't have to worry about staining anything right away with a tint if you want to get dressed, put on something white or anything like that. This is a white lotion. You can go ahead and get dressed. It does say on here it's ultra nourishing, quick drying, gradual tan with cocoa butter, shea butter, and raspberry seed oil. No streaks, no smells, no drama. I do think that there is a little bit of smell. But again, none of these smell so much that they're unusable that I won't use them. I really have enjoyed all of these products, and they've actually made self-tanning and glowing and all that less intimidating for me. If I exfoliate the night before really well with an exfoliating cloth, I'll link one below, and then the next night go with my self-tanner, it's really easy. I don't have any issues with streaking with any of these products. I don't have any issues with anything. It's really no fail for me. So I just wanted to share those products with you because you guys have been asking me. I get asked a lot if I self-tan. I want to know what products you guys are using and loving for self-tanning, for bronzing and glowing and all that. Leave those in the comments down below. And a lot of you have been wanting to see my sweat-proof, melt-proof makeup routine. That is what I filmed today along with this. So if you want to see that, I have it linked for you. Go catch that. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. I will see you guys at my next video. Thanks guys. Bye-bye.